Will you see 2021's blood moon total lunar eclipse? That depends on where you are on the planet, and even within North America. That's because the full flower moon, also technically 2021's biggest, brightest and best supermoon, will set in North America just as it's about to go red. For the East Coast and much of the Midwest US, that's a huge shame, though it will still be possible to see at least some of the early stages of this 5-act total lunar eclipse from everywhere in the US. Here's precisely what you'll see from where you are, and exactly when to look at the super flower blood moon eclipse from everywhere in the USTL. DR, Totality, when the full moon turns reddish for 14 minutes 30 seconds, will be visible from 15 US states as well as parts of western Oklahoma, Kansas and Nebraska, with the West Coast getting the best views of the blood moon at 4:11 to 4:25 a.m. on Wednesday, May 26, 2021. Hawaii and Alaska will get the best views. But many central US states will also see a partial lunar eclipse as the full moon becomes a weird-looking, half-blood moon. The East Coast, however, will see little more than the full moon drop in brightness before it sets. Those in Hawaii and on the West Coast will see everything. By that I mean all 5 phases of the total lunar eclipse will be visible at these times in Global Universal Time, UTC, which are, as you can see, it's acts 2 and 3 that are most worth observing. It's a global event, so all you have to do is convert UTC to your local time zone. You can do that here, but it's better to enter your location here to get an exact observing schedule for your location because the various stages of the eclipse may happen after the moon has set in the west. Take a look at this map below, and it should now all make sense. You can see that the moon sets midway across the country just as totality is upon us. Totality will be visible from 11 US states west of that moonset line, including parts of western Oklahoma, Kansas and Nebraska. Everyone east will miss out on a red moon, but some will be able to see the full moon turning red before it sets. Below the map are the times for every US state, what you'll see, and where to look in the sky. Note that most of the US will need a clear view of the southwest horizon to see a red moon setting. Here's a useful interactive Google map of the total lunar eclipse so you can see how high above the horizon each phase is. Kudos and thanks goes to French eclipse-chaser and cartographer Xavier Jubier. The further west you go, the more of a partially eclipsed blood moon you'll see. Click on the link for each US state capital to get the exact schedule, the time of maximum being the very best view of a red moon from that location. It's a global event, so the times won't change for the phases, but how high above the horizon the moon is will change, so enter your exact location for the full details. Even for the western US.